The old-timey one.
The old-timey, rinse your whole mouth. If you don't like the taste of it, this thing's right there. You can rinse your mouth of that, but let's kill the germs in it. And then I'd like you to put your hood on that chair too, and then after you're all that done, sit right there.
And then.
Do you have any problems with latex? Good. Oh, I'm sorry, that counter. I warned everybody you're going.
No, do it now.
I can't believe you just did that.
All you need to do is forget to warn somebody.
At least I'm short, isn't it?
I'm glad I'm not getting my tongue pierced. That would have been worse for me.
It's just like a tiny bit.
I want you to take your hood off and throw it on there. No. It's not that kind of shot. Maybe spread your legs and I'll bump your chair to my chair. That lady that was helping you was my wife. This is how we do this. I don't want to seem like I'm an old pervert.
No.
Because I am.
No.
Who the hell you kidding?
You know, about 6 months ago I was like, I'm not a dirty old man, I'm a sexy senior citizen. I got thinking about it. I'm not 65, I'm not a senior. Dirty old man.
You still want to hold my hand?
I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm good.
You still hold my hand?
What?
You hold my hand?
Yeah, I would have you slide up.
I'm like, holy crap.
What I'm going to do now is I'm going to have you stick your tongue out. I'm going to make some marks that I'm used for a guideline. I want you to have your mouth open. There you go. Excellent. Just try to touch the tip of your nose with your tongue with your mouth open like that. It's just really we tend to have our...
Got a short tongue.
I couldn't do it either.
Cool. You can have your tongue back. I'm going to put this clamp on your tongue. And when I put the clamp on, that means we're getting close. And when I get myself ready to do your piercing for you, I'll ask you to take a nice deep breath in and to exhale really, really slowly. And when you exhale slowly, I am going to do your piercing. And once we get to that point, it goes really fast. So, easiest piercing in the human body to get. I think you'll be...
She's been watching these.
Yeah, you're the lucky one, hon.
I'm the spy.
Been watching YouTube?
Yeah. A lot. The past week. Don't break my hand.
No, if you're all laughing and silly, that's out of the way now.
Yeah.
Go ahead and stick your tongue out. Just relax. Don't make it tight. That's all my job. This is probably the worst part to clean up, most people say. And if you've been watching YouTube, they probably say that also.
Last chance, girl.
You can close your eyes if you'd like. I want you to stick your tongue out of your mouth as far as you humanly possibly can. The further you can get it out, the better it will be for all concerned. Take a nice deep breath in. Let it out real slowly. Good job. The worst is done. I'm going to take the clamp off. Leave your tongue out of your mouth. Good job. Put your jewelry in. Your jewelry's in. Keep your tongue out still. Breathe normal. I know it's easy for me to say it. I just didn't get my tongue pierced. But the more normal you breathe, the better it'll serve you. You are such a trooper. Stick your tongue out. Atta girl. Pull your tongue in your mouth. You're done. Breathe normal and chill like a billionaire for a minute. You did good.
How was it?
It was amazing.
Did it hurt? Did it hurt?
Not really. It was like a pinch.
Yeah, it's like a deep pinch.
That's about it.
But you just stay in that chair and get your legs and your wits about, yeah? You don't have to stand up. You're
I feel like I'm like drooling.
The most important thing about this is, like we were saying, that old style Listerine. I like to get a small bottle of that, a bottle of water, dump about 1/3 of the bottle of water out and pour the Listerine in it and dilute it. It's too strong now to use on your fresh piercing. We got a little cut in there. We don't want to burn it. After eat, drink, or smoke anything besides water for the next 3 days, rinse your mouth. That's why I want it pre-mixed. You can have it in your hoodie or purse or whatever. You have no excuse not to if you do that. And that's all you'll really need to do for your aftercare. They heal really fast, 2 to 3 weeks. After the 3 days, I'd like you to rinse your mouth 4 to 6 times a day with it, just morning, noon, night, and in between. You don't have to be as diligent, but the first 3 days you need to. If you don't have problems with ibuprofen, ibuprofen.
Yeah.
Anti-inflammatory. If your tongue is going to swell, it could swell. It would be normal if it did. If it didn't swell, it'd be normal. Everybody's different. But if you take regimented ibuprofen as directed, you will minimize the risk of your swelling of your tongue.
Okay.
You can put ice in your mouth and rest on it. If you smoke, I smoke and I got my, do you smoke?
No.
Okay, good. But if I did, I would probably still smoke. I'd hit my cigarette lightly. Stay off straws for 3 days, but after 3 days, you can go back to the straws. I would stay away from cheese and spaghetti noodles, or cut them up, because they want to wrap around or pierce it when we swell. It pulls it back a little bit. But after 3 days, you should be back to golden and everything. You can rest ice and suck on ice gently in your mouth, too. I'm going to give you an aftercare sheet. There's more tips in there, but I think if you do the minimal of that, you won't have an issue with your piercing. One more time. You can just stay right in that chair and slide back or over and trade places with one another.